Good afternoon, folks. Um, we got something to ask questions about. I mean, this is beyond embarrassing and beyond frustrating with all these questions, and yet we got lots of questions to ask. And this is a lot of comparisons here. Back in the good old days, an American spy plane, obviously we know what spy planes are. You go to your adversary and view what goes on. We could have easily declared war on China then, but we didn't. Two Chinese MiGs intercepted our P 3 spy plane, Hawkeye spy plane. The tail hit the tip of the tail of the MiG, hit the end of their spy plane, the prop and their propeller of the Hawkeye aircraft. I think it was a Hawkeye. I'm not really sure, but I believe it was a Hawkeye. Hit the front end of the Chinese MiG, and it sent the plane down. Both planes crashed. And what left the planes available was pretty much, well, it turned out it was a spy plane, but it turned out the information they were just collecting wasn't even, it was a weather balloon. But yeah, how was it a weather balloon when we were collecting information over there? It turned out it wasn't a weather balloon after weather plane after all. It was actually a spy plane. We were spying on our enemy, adversary. And they had every right to intercept our planes because we entered Chinese territory. Now, with that being said, when it comes to the Biden administration, if it is so true, which I'm having a very hard time believing, why did it take to today, after we found out on January 28th, when they were actually literally last week, when there was a plane, when there was a Chinese spy balloon floating all the way through our area into Canada, into America. The Chinese were literally sending spy balloons into America. Literally. They flew into Montana. One flew into Montana, and we should have shot it down when our Navy spotted it, but we failed to. People were awe-inspired by what they saw in the sky that were in the area, at least. It flew over, I can't remember what. If I were to look at the area it flew over one Air Force base in Montana. But if I were to look at, Army bases and, Air Force bases and other multiple bases that had, it's collecting data here in the United States when, what world are we living in? We're in an unsecured world right now, where these clowns are not concerned about our national security. We are compromised right now. They didn't bother shooting that so-called Chinese spy balloon down until the other day. What exactly were the Chinese doing with that so-called weather balloon that they claim? And now they're so furious, they said, prepare for repercussions. The Chinese government said, I saw this on Facebook, but then again, you never really can trust what you see on Facebook. The Chinese say, and I say in quotes, prepare for repercussions. So what's that mean? Are they going to come after us? I mean, nobody really knows at this point. The Chinese are a clown. Joe Biden has made this country into a clown show since the last time we actually were compromised by the Japanese during World War II when Pearl Harbor was bombed. I mean, the Japanese sent us several warnings in 14 parts. The final part was the actual bombing. But we refuse to acknowledge any of that. And now we are literally blind right now by by everything going on. We shoot down the spy with the F-22 Raptor. The first kill by a Raptor. Congratulations to the Raptor for taking down... I applaud that pilot who shot down that spy balloon. Congratulations. Now, as of what's going on, why did it take this long for them to tell us about the balloons that were in America when Trump was in office? Why was the media silent during that time frame? Was it even true? That kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it? Or were they just fabricating that up just to hide it for Biden? That's really what I'm starting to wonder. I mean, why? Why are they trying to hide all this? Why was the media so silent about it? Why didn't the media report it during the Trump administration? But then again, supposedly the only place that mainly made it through was Hawaii. It never really made it across America. Unlike Biden. It literally went all the way to North Carolina, and then it was finally shot down. Nothing left of it. It slowly went down and down the air and literally crashed. They said, let's not destroy property. Let's not do damage to property. It's called destroy the damn thing. It doesn't matter about, you can fix the property, the government, federal government can fix the property of someone's damaged property. It's that simple. That's literally what it comes down to in more days. I mean, there was plenty of in Montana. There's lots of cattle property. There's lots of pastures of where cows walk. I mean, I'm sure cows will see it coming and they'll run. I mean, the pastures are wide open. I mean, there's lots of pastures they can easily run away from. And heck, that debris from the damaged spy balloon will land in that open area, and I don't really know how much the extent of damage it is to that spy balloon, but I mean, that's a heck of a, from as high as that was, I'm sure there'd be a significant amount of damage. But when an enemy is in your territory, the last time Russia had planes in our territory, we sent warnings to them. And they went the other direction, knowing we were not playing games. Now, China, on the other hand, realized, hey, let's not risk any of our pilots. We'll just send an unmanned balloon in. And now, we're just opening the door for other countries to do the same. We'll send over a Russian spy balloon over into our aerospace in Alaska, and it'll go down through Canada. And I'm so surprised Canada didn't do anything. We've turned into a clown country. We're technically now the clown states of America. When we were the United States of America, I mean, literally, like, if we saw something in the sky, we would, I mean, props to Obama. This is about the only thing I will give Obama props to. The only thing I will give Obama props to. Whenever there was something in the sky that looked like a threat to Obama, he would take it down. He will take it down. He gave the order to them and told them to take it down. That's about the only thing I will give Obama props to. Other than that, the economy and everything else, garbage. I mean, hats off to Obama on that part. That's about the only thing I will give Obama credit for. Taking down the enemy, anything that was in our area, or if it came close to our area. He would send out planes telling them to get out of our area, get out of our aerospace, or you're going to be shot down. Force them to acknowledge what you are. and everything. I'm not sure how many times that ever happened. I'm not sure how many times that ever happened under Trump. But why did this incident go unreported under Trump? Why did the media not report it under Trump? That's one thing I don't understand. They're so anti-Trump during all that time, but yet they never reported it under Trump. Why were they so quiet until now? That's one thing I gotta ask myself. The media is silent about that. And now, what exactly are the Chinese doing over our country? That's another thing you gotta ask yourself. But, if you like this video, hit the like button. With that being said, hit the bell for notifications. With that being said, I'm out of here. Peace.